Adric and the Doctor were walking quickly back through the maze of corridors to the TARDIS console room. It still puzzled Adric how the Doctor managed to find his way around the vast craft without a map. "Earth's a planet with all the oceans, isn't it?" Adric asked, as the Doctor paused at a junction of 3 identical passages. "That's the chap. It sounds wet." The Doctor set off again with long, shambling steps that made it hard for Adric to keep up. "Wet it is," he said. "At least where we're going." The Doctor had explained once already about the blue boxes, but it hadn't made much sense to Adric. A lot of what the Doctor said was like that. According to the Doctor, the blue boxes looked more or less like the TARDIS, but weren't. They had no spacious accommodation, no viewer screens, and they didn't time travel. Adric didn't see why the Earth people bothered having them. The corridor had petered out into a narrow passage. The Doctor stopped in front of a door. "They're a sort of elementary communications device. Telephone boxes, from the Greek. Tele meaning a long way, and phone meaning sound, and box meaning we're lost." They weren't really, but the Doctor had to ask Adric not to ask any more questions while he concentrated on finding the way. It was quite some time before they were back in the console room, and the Doctor was able to resume a calm explanation of the idea about going to Earth. "I see," said Adric. "We're going to visit one of these boxes that are like the TARDIS." It sounded to him like another of the Doctor's typically batty schemes. "You're getting your topsy mixed up with your turvy," the Doctor corrected. "The TARDIS is very like it. The blue box is what the mathematical model of the TARDIS exterior is based on." The Doctor was at the console, busily setting the coordinates for Earth. Even after several adventures with the Doctor, there was so much Adric didn't understand about the Time Lord and his technology. But he wanted to, very much. "Block transfer computation," the Doctor explained when he had finished at the console. A frown creased the smooth young face at his shoulder. "I've never heard of that." Adric's precocious seriousness amused the Doctor. "No reason why you should. Logopolis is a quiet little place. Keeps itself to itself." "Logopolis? But I thought we were going to Earth." "No, Logopolis is the other place. We take the measurements there afterward." Adric was by now thoroughly confused. "We're going to measure Logopolis?" "We measure the police box on Earth, and then take the measurements to Logopolis," the Doctor said patiently. Catching sight of the boy's blank expression, he had the tact to add, "I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It's all to do with the problem of the chameleon circuit." Adric opened his mouth, on the point of voicing another question. But at that moment the console room echoed to the sound of what might have been a big clock bell, deep-toned and stately. It seemed to be coming from a very long way away, and yet at the same time it was somehow sinisterly present in the room. The Doctor stopped dead, as if rooted to the spot. The expression on the Time Lord's face sent a shiver up the boy's spine, and he froze too, and listened. It was the first, but not the last time Adric was to hear the cloister bell.